Let me tell you an incredible story of courage, faith, and hope. The tale of baby Moses in the Nile River. It all started during a dark time when the Pharaoh of Egypt felt threatened by the growing Hebrew population. He ordered something unthinkable. Every newborn Hebrew boy should be thrown into the Nile River. Imagine being a mother in those times. That's exactly the situation Jochebed found herself in when she gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. But she refused to give up. For 3 months, she managed to hide her precious son, keeping his cries muffled and his presence secret. But as he grew, she knew she couldn't hide him forever. So Jochebed came up with a daring plan. She wove a basket from reeds, carefully waterproofing it with tar and pitch. This wasn't just any basket. It was a floating cradle, a tiny ark of safety for her beloved child. With tears in her eyes and prayers in her heart, she placed her baby in the basket and set it among the reeds by the river's edge. But this isn't where the story ends. Jochebed sent her daughter Miriam to watch over the basket from a distance. And what happened next was nothing short of miraculous. The Pharaoh's own daughter came down to the Nile to bathe. When she spotted the basket, her curiosity got the better of her and she sent her servant to fetch it. When the princess opened the basket and saw the crying baby, her heart melted. Despite knowing this was a Hebrew child, she chose compassion over her father's cruel law. And here's where Miriam's quick thinking changed everything. She approached the princess and suggested finding a Hebrew woman to nurse the child. Can you guess who that woman was? Yes, Jochebed herself. So not only was Moses saved, but his own mother was paid by the palace to nurse him. He grew up as a prince of Egypt but never forgot his Hebrew roots. This baby in a basket would later become one of history's greatest leaders, freeing his people from slavery and leading them to freedom. This story reminds us that even in our darkest moments, hope floats. Sometimes the most desperate situations can lead to the most amazing outcomes. Just like that little basket on the Nile, carrying its precious cargo towards an uncertain future, we too must trust that our acts of courage and faith can lead to extraordinary results. And perhaps most importantly, it shows us that one person's compassion, like that of Pharaoh's daughter, can change the course of history. Sometimes the bravest thing we can do is simply choose love over fear, mercy over judgment, and hope over despair.